We're looking at the model 3234M-12-M. This unit is a flanging and expanding unit. We look at the clamp assembly right there. Inside the machine right now are 12-inch collars for a 12-inch diameter tube. Hydraulic powered, manual hydraulic valve to operate the forming cylinder as well as the clamping die. We're looking at the oil filter. Here's the reservoir. It's got a 20 horsepower electric motor. Five-gallon a minute pump. This is the oil fill. There's the oil gauge. Here's the starter box. Now this is the side here where the operator is going to be standing. So if he's standing here, and as we look up here, try to get a clear shot of the valve. As we come down here, we're looking at a tube stop assembly. It's a manual. Right now it's on the up position. Now it's in the down position. And here's the clamp collars again. We'll do a little forming here in a bit. This unit has like about 50 tons of forming forces as well as clamping forces. We're looking at one of the fixtures here, and this fixture happens to be for loading all of your expander dies, your flaring die. And this particular die here, we'll notice over here in the front, it's got this a rod or shaft sticking out. Look at it right there. That's the one where the flare and flange dies mount. So now we're going to lower it in place, and we'll be able to rotate it. Now he's going to rotate it. So there it's rotating so we can screw it on with ease. Okay, so he's going to screw it on, and it's rolling on those two roller bearings on the bottom. And now you can see how easy it is for him to roll it on, and it'll be the same when you roll it off, because they're pretty heavy. Okay, now we're looking at the first stage for the flanging process, and this is the flaring die. And that again is pretty heavy die, so it has to be like a mini crane to load and unload. And now we're looking at the tube stop over there, and after it's preset, he sets it down. He puts it down in position, and it's going to stay there while we slip in the tube. Now he's going to put in the tube up against the tube stop. Okay, now that's in place. Now he's going to close the clamp. Now the clamp is closed and the tube is locked in place. Now he's going to lift up the tube stop, lift it up out of the way, and now he's going to run the other cylinder forward and make the first stage, which is the flare. This machine has a lot of tonnage, and we don't want it to run real fast for a lot of safety reasons. And you'll see there, the flare, the first stage process is done. Now he's done there. Now he backs it off. And you can see there's a flaring process. Now the next process is a flange. But for that, we have to now reverse. We have to reverse the flange die. Okay, now you can see here where we have reversed the flaring, which is the first stage. And now you can see in the front here, it's flat, and that's the flanging stage. Okay, now he's going to turn on the machine, and now he'll move forward with the cylinder to flatten it. Now it's going to become a flange. Un poquito. A little bit more, see?
More?
See. Okay. Back off now, see. He backs off now. And you can see there the flange is complete. Now he'll open up the clamp. Looking at the 12-inch expanding die. We're going to put this on the machine now, and then we're going to make an expansion in the 12-inch tube. We've already made the flare, so we're going to do an expansion now. We can see here that we've got the tube already clamped into the clamp assembly. And we've got the expander die, and we have a little bit of grease on it to give it a little bit of some lubrication while it's going in. So now we're going to start going in and expanding.
Patterson?
Like a Vegas, you see. Okay, so stop. Reverse it. There we've gone for the, it's about 5.5 inches long expansion. It does it with ease. Here we're looking at a part that's been expanded and also has a flange. You see the flange right there. Over here you can see where the expansion is slipped into another tube. Looking at a fixture that would take a forklift to load the 4-inch clamp and some of the other heavier clamps into the machine. Basically, that's what the machine is designed and built for. We're looking at the 13-inch expander and the 13-inch collars. This machine is primarily to expand tube ends as well as making flanges on tube ends. Another product designed and built by AMH.